Hey there, folks. Welcome back to George Does Stuff. I'm George. I do stuff, and mostly it's knife reviews. Occasionally fishing, occasionally satire, small sketches. I'm just kidding. Well, actually, I also do another channel called My Fat Hands with a buddy of mine named Ben. Shout out to Ben. Anyhow, I digress. I don't know why I'm giving you guys my life story. I would like to start this, as I always do, by thanking my subscribers. I never ask anybody to subscribe to this channel. It is the worst knife review channel on YouTube, which I prove every single time I do a knife review, which I'm about to do right now. But I have fun, and hopefully you guys have fun watching me. And today I think we have a good one. Oh, another thing, comments. I love your comments. Feel free to comment. I've had comments from people from all over the world, from Europe, from Europe. From Europe. I've had it from North America. I think I've had one or two from South America, and all points in between, and I absolutely love it. Some people have been very informative. Some people have been very insulting. It's okay, guys. Let it out. We're here to have fun. You got something to say it. I always appreciate it. Anyhow, so I think we have a good one here today. This is a knife. This is my second knife, I believe, from this knife company. And it is a Kansept. Kansept, however you want to pronounce it. This is the Kansept Korvid, I believe is the exact name. Let me double check that in not my iPhone at all. Yes, the Kansept Korvid V pocket knife, 2.91 inches. This is made of D2 steel, which if you guys have tuned into my site, you know that I am rather fond of D2 steel, and that might be an understatement. I think I could put out 5 full episodes of me just singing the praises of D2 steel. And here it is, so delicately packed. There is, I believe, a microfiber cleaning cloth at the end of the rainbow there. So, in case you're wondering. Yeah, so there's our Kansept box. Kansept is a Chinese company. Here is our, I guess this is an owner manual. Oh, look, ooh, whoa, check that out. Looky there. What's that knife? I'd like to see that. Up here's the warranty information. What's covered, what's not. What will Kansept do? Good job, Kansept. That's kind of cool. I like that. Desiccant, because you can't sweeten your coffee unless you got some desiccant. Don't put that in your coffee, folks. That's a joke. All right, and here is the knife itself. This is a fake unboxing, as I like to say. Oh, it has Kansept on the bag. I don't know if you can see that or not. Something just fell out. I hope it wasn't a small child. All right, and here is the knife, the Kansept Korvid. I guess Korvid may be Chinese for beluga whale, because holy Lord, look at the frickin' lump on this guy. Wow. That is that's lumpy. It is a crossbar lock. I am fond of crossbar locks. Has a excellent pocket clip there. Nice bronze colored accoutrement there, and they call it a rose gold blade. I don't know what's rose about that. It just looks like bronze. Very nice. Blade is reversible. Has very well textured G10. Very grippy G10. I like that a lot. Has a open design with spacers, and I believe that's milled out. But let's open her up. What do you say, folks? Let's give her a shot. Oh, look at that. Now, I will not lie to you. I am rather partial to these what is it? It's not a hatchet. What's the word, folks? Tell me the word. The butcher knife. Cleaver. That's the word. Thank you. Leave it to Beaver. Yeah, I really like these cleaver-shaped knives. These cleaver-shaped blades. I don't know why they couldn't. I mean, this knife. To me, this knife looks really good when it's open, but when it's shut. Wow, that's a guillotine. When it's shut, that is just, that's going to be such a pain to carry. Look at how wide that is. I mean, it's like a Buick from the 70s. That is a chunky monkey. That's taking up your whole back pocket. That is a monster. There's no way you're going to put this in your front pocket and forget that that's there. Holy Lord, that's like a bulletproof vest or something. I mean, I like, I've had, this is my second Kansept knife, and I can tell that the build quality is absolutely there. There is no doubt. The machining on this is, and fit and finish is absolutely fantastic. I like the nice lanyard hole. But holy Lord, that just is too wide. That's just too wide. Folks, are you hearing me? It's too wide. I don't know how they can fix that, but when it's open, again, love it. Absolutely love it. That's a great blade shape. I like that. Cleaver design. I like the fact they have actually usable finger choil in there, so you can really get in there. It really kind of accentuates that cleaver look to it. For like food processing and stuff, this seems like this would be really, really good. Although for some reason I'm very reluctant to use my folding knives for food processing, but that's me. I got issues, folks. What can I tell you? Super easy to open. Very, very smooth action. This is a very fidgetable guillotine. Yeah, very easy to articulate. No blade play at all. D2 steel. It says something on there. It might say, what does that say? I don't know what that says, folks. I'm gonna zoom in here, and then you guys can tell me what it says. I can never tell. I'm looking at a camera that's lens is that big, a screen is that big, so I can never tell if this is in focus or not. But I think that's in focus right there. Now I'll be able to tell what it says. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Don't tell anybody. I'll be right back. No idea what that is. And then on this side, it has the name, the Korvid V, or 5. I'm not sure which. And it has, I guess it's the designer's logo, because it's got the Kansept logo right here. Anyway, I'm not sure what this information here is all about, but it's there. Then you can kind of see the other information written there. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. D2 steel. All right. Yeah, it's very, very comfortable in the hand. It's very comfortable. Again, it's a very, for being a smallish knife, it's a very broad knife. And you can really get in there and grip the snot out of it. It's got what I like to call speed bump jimping. It's actually not that bad. It actually helps you if you're going to use this choil down here. It really helps you get in there. I think this actually is bordering on being safe. I mean, you can see the edge is right there, but it's actually, there's like about 1/8 of an inch between my finger and the actual edge, which is good. Don't be holding it like this. You're going to be like whipping around, because then you're going to have a new crease in your finger. But other than that, not too bad. I guess you could use that to crack open walnuts or something with that big old beluga brain thing it has going on there. Very good lock up on the crossbar lock, but most crossbar locks are generally it's a pretty solid design, which is the reason why Benchmade designed it 10 trillion years ago. And if Benchmade didn't do the original design, tell me who did, because I'd like to know, because I've always known this is an access lock before other people started incorporating it and calling it a crossbar lock. All right, so G10 scales, D2 steel, big clunky design, easy to open, easy to shut, great action, very smooth action, solid lockup. Does have skeletonized, I don't know if I can get that in there just right, but it does have skeletonized liners, steel liners in there. Save a little bit of weight on this guy. A very, very nice looking, just this whole bronze accent to it. Just really, I really like the way that looks. Very, very classy looking. It doesn't look like something I would carry. That's a joke, folks, because I'm a classy guy. It's pretty well documented. I have it written on my bathroom wall. It says I'm classy, just to remind myself. Anyway, so there you go. Let's do some size comparisons. What do you say? So I will do the obligatory flip over so you can see the pocket clip. And it is, by the way, tip up carry. I know a lot of people care about that. I personally don't, but tip up. Way to go, chip chip. Let's compare it to my new possible favorite knife, the Spyderco Shaman and S30V. Another one of my absolute favorite knives, the Microtech LUDT. You can see, even as big and broad as this knife is, it just does not have that much of a cutting edge, which is going to make sharpening this knife super duper easy. So, I mean, if you want a knife where you need to learn how to sharpen, this is probably a great place to start because that's all you got, and it's really, you got really good access to it. If you want to learn how to sharpen on sharpening stones, although these are kind of, the thumb studs are a little bit exaggerated, but still, I think you could probably hit that pretty easily. All right, so that's that. We'll get rid of these guys and bring in the next wave, including another one of my new favorites. I have a lot of favorite knives. 2026 is going to be a good year for me, knife-wise. We have my new SOCOM Elite, and we'll do the Kunwu Compadre, which is also a fantastic knife with a very unique kind of shape. These two knives have some very unique shapes to them. Very, very hip and trendy, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, all these three knives, great knives. Very good knives. Gotta hide that. You can't see that. It's off. It's what they call off camera. That's me and my pro speak. And our last two comparisons, we'll throw in my all-time favorite type knife. This isn't my actual all-time carried knife, but it is the same model, Paramilitary 2. This was an M390. And the undercarried, underrated, love of my life that I never ever carried. I should carry it everywhere. It is a Deca Hogue. Fantastic knife. Highly underrated. The only problem with Deca Hogues is you can make the squeezy on there because there's no liner in there, so they're very squishy. So at some point I need to replace these scales with some aluminum scales, and this will turn into the beast that it is. But holy crap, is that smooth. That is such a smooth, woo, smooth, like a baby's behind. Whoop, whoop. All right, folks, well, guess what? We've done a size comparison. We've gone over the materials. Oh, dims. The dims. I'm going to put the dims right there. Dims and the price. Dims and the price will go right there. That's my cue to me, just in case you wonder why I'm doing that. And let's see how this thing cuts. And you know what, folks? I have a special feeling about this knife that it is going to cut really, really well because it really thins out towards the edge of the blade there, where it's actually not that thick there. It just kind of looks like it because it's so clunky looking. But this is a very thin edge. So let's see. Let's hopefully I don't look like a schmuck. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's a slicer. It is a slicer. You would not guess by looking at it, but holy mackerel kingfish, that is a slicey boy right there. Taking care of business. Way to go, Kansept. I'll tell you what, folks. I got some friends that talk smack about Chinese knives. We're getting to the point now where we can start talking smack about American knives because these knives coming out of China are something else. I mean, this is a very, very well zero blade play, really pretty, well accented, balloon-headed knife. This knife, if they just figured out a way to kind of just reduce it, because, I mean, Spydercos are notorious for being wide carries. If you don't know what I'm talking about, because of the spider bump there, they tend to be much wider carries, and they need to be, like, if you compare that to like an LUDT where it's all very, very slim and sleek, or like the Deca Hogue. I mean, look at this guy. It's just nice and sleek, disappears. But this clunky monkey, holy Lord, I mean, this really, I mean, if they could find a way to get rid of that right there, this would be an absolute home run of a knife. Just cut that right there, and this thing would be just a total winner. Now, I'm not saying that it's not a total winner. I haven't tried to carry this yet, but I mean, just look at it, folks. I mean, I think that would be really, really hard to make disappear in your pocket. That is so wide. I mean, that is just so wide. It's ridiculous. You know, it's so wide, I want to measure it. I'm going to get a ruler, folks. I'll be back. It's so wide. I'm actually so distraught about the width of this knife. These calipers are making their second appearance on my channel. It is, hold on, okay, we're zeroed. All right, let's see how, Jesus Christ, this thing's just bonkers. That is 2.18 inches. Or, are you serious? 55 millimeters. That is ridiculously wide. That is insane. So, for comparison, I mean, this is a relatively wide-ish knife. I complain about it's an inch and a half, and I complain sometimes about how thick that knife is. The only thing I can really compare this to as far as ridiculous width would have to be the Spyderco Mannix. So let's see, I actually have one available. Let's take it out. All right, so as far as I know, this is the broadest, prior to this Kansept, the broadest knife I have. So Mannix 2s are notoriously fat boys, much like myself. And at its widest point, it is 44 millimeters or 1 3/4 inches, which is pretty freaking wide. That's pretty wide. But this beast, oh my God, this tumor is 2 inches, 2.18 inches or 55 millimeters. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. All right. So that being said, yeah, it's gonna be a barrier to carry this. I feel like that's the scenario we're looking at. I don't know if that's a fact or not. Like I said, I haven't tried to carry it. For a knife to keep at home, it's great. It's great. I think it looks good. It feels good. It cuts really, really well. It's got a really unique kind of shape to it and all that stuff. But as far as sticking that in your pocket, I don't know. I don't know. You know what, folks? I may try to carry this, and I'll report back and tell you what I think. But I am concerned. I have my concerns about how well this knife will carry. And I just wish they had just chopped it. They just chopped it like right there. Oh man, this knife would be the bee's knees. That would be absolutely fantastic. But it's just this what? That's the sound it makes. Whenever you just what, no matter what you do, what, there it is. I don't know, folks. I like this knife. I'm not gonna lie. I like this knife a lot. I don't know that I love it, but I like it a lot. And we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But for right now, it's a terrifyingly broad knife. But it does everything else very, very well. And that's it, folks. That's where we're going to stop it. Thank you very much for sitting through my silliness. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you were informed. Again, I'll put the DIMs in the price if I forgot to do that. I'll put it up now. And again, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. And I hope to talk to you soon.